The parks represent for Umbria a natural element of characterization and identification. The green heart of Italy would not be such without the network of protected areas, the result of a century's interaction between man and nature, which crosses the entire region, covering more than 14% of its surface. From the suggestive Carsian grottos of Monte Cucco to the fascinating Castelluccio Plain, from the gentle banks of Lake Trasimeno rich with history to the panoramic view of Monte Subasio, the parks of Umbria constitute a mandatory stopover for anyone who wishes to learn more about the territory's true identity. Places where both natural and landscape excellence supply the background to a testimony of a past rich with history and art. From the Franciscan and Benedictine hermitages to the ancient city of Plestia, from the ancient Flaminian Way to the Abbey of St. Eutychius, from these parks spring such pearls that glorify and render unique a landscape that is marked by thousands of years of man's presence. Not by chance, the Regione Umbria has wanted to give way to two relief initiatives: the Active Parks Project to further sports enjoyment in the protected areas, and the Therapeutic and Well-Being Parks Project in order to prevent certain pathologies through the use of recreative activity and direct contact with nature. Umbria is known for its multifunctional agriculture, which values the quality and typicality of its products, the hospitality and the education in rural environments. Shopping in the countryside, selling directly from the agricultural businesses and hospices, the recreative activity and the farm schools have found their sublimation within these parks. Within the parks of Umbria, sports lovers may find natural gymnasiums where they can exercise their passion for sport. By taking advantage of the welcoming attitude of a great number of agricultural entities, wealthy varieties of opportunities are offered to these sports enthusiasts. From trekking to mountain bike trails and excursions, from horseback riding to free flying in hang gliding and parasailing, from cross-country skiing to canoeing, from rafting to climbing, and even cave exploring. A unique occasion to explore a fascinating experience in direct contact with uncontaminated nature. The hospitality of the parks of Umbria is very rich and diversified. The visitor can have the opportunity to experience the most exquisite type of local gastronomical fare. From the many kinds of truffle to the finest wines, from extra virgin olive oil to prosciutto from Norcia, from the finest Chianina meats to the lentils from Castelluccio. There is something for every taste bud in an enthusiastic merry-go-round of flavor and culinary tradition. Agricultural tourism is the privileged place to enjoy these delicacies. There are hundreds of welcoming agricultural businesses that offer hospitality in the protected areas of Umbria. Spread throughout the entire territory, they make up a natural window through which to appreciate and taste not only the many delights and delicacies expertly cooked according to the ancient recipes of the farm tradition, but also a pleasant stay among the relaxing melodies of nature. The silence of the night, the swaying of the leaves in the wind, and the harmonious song of the birds. In the parks of Umbria, you can often find farmers vested in educational activities in order to supply knowledge in cultivation and breeding methods used in their businesses, with the scope of teaching the visitor and, in particular, the new generation about life in the country. Along the Apennines and in the Tiber Valley, among the suggestive plateaus and the smiling hills covered with vineyards and olive trees, throughout the protected areas unfurl enchanting gastronomic trails and touristic and cultural itineraries, ideal for appreciating thoroughly the essence of the region and discovering relatively unknown sites of great charm and beauty. It is the well-known presence of hidden treasures that is characteristic of these places, permeated by the spirit of St. Francis of Assisi and Benedict of Norcia, patron saints of Italy and Europe.